We're taking a tour of Royal Caribbean's Ovation of the Seas, the newest and largest cruise ship to sail out of Los Angeles. We're doing a full ship walkthrough, and we'll check out every deck and see everything Ovation has to offer. We're heading straight to the top, to deck 16, and first up, the Northstar. This futuristic glass capsule lifts you over 300 feet above sea level for unbeatable panoramic views. It sets the perfect stage for those unforgettable selfies. The Northstar ride entrance is accessible from the Northstar bar, which sits directly below the Northstar capsule. If you head toward the front of the ship, you'll find the Vitality at Sea Fitness Center. It's a solid setup, plenty of free weights, resistance machines, and a full line of cardio equipment. Towards the rear of the ship, they have the Ripcord by iFLY. This thing totally blew my mind. You see them being built everywhere, promoting the skydiving experience without the fear of jumping out of a plane. Now imagine the same experience but on a cruise. The instructors are super friendly, and they walk you through everything. 1 minute you're standing in a wind tunnel, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're floating. And the best part is you can see everything behind the ship. So while you're weightless in midair, you've got a backdrop that stretches out for miles. Even if you're a little nervous, it's over in like a minute, but it's such a rush. And honestly, where else can you say you skydived on a ship? It's a total bucket list experience. Moving on to deck 15. Right below the Ripcord experience, we have the FlowRider. This thing is a full-on surf simulator sitting right at the back of the ship. It's like surfing and bodyboarding all rolled into one. Deck 15 is also where you'll find the running track. The track loops around the ship, and it's got these amazing ocean views the whole way. Along the track, you'll also find pandas. There's this giant sculpture of a mama and baby panda. It's totally unexpected, but I guess it's a quantum class thing. For the more adventurous types, you'll also find the outdoor rock climbing wall on deck 15. Heading back the other way to the front of the ship, you'll find the Seaplex. It's the largest indoor activity space at sea, and honestly, it's kind of wild how much they've packed into this one area. During the day, you might find a full-on bumper car arena. Yep, bumper cars on a cruise ship. With a huge open space and music pumping while people spin, crash, and laugh out loud. But then it transforms. Sometimes it's a basketball court, sometimes it's a roller skating rink. It's like a floating rec center that's constantly switching things up. The Seaplex is a pure Royal Caribbean vibe. Fun, action-packed, and the perfect place to let loose and have a blast. Let's talk about the second level of the Seaplex, because this spot often flies under the radar, but it's honestly one of the coolest hangout zones on the Ovation. While all the action is happening on the main floor, the upper level is where you go to chill and compete, just in a different way. Up there, you've got air hockey tables, foosball, and even Xbox gaming stations. It's like a mini arcade lounge floating above the chaos. Tucked away in the back of the Seaplex, you'll find the Doghouse. This is Royal Caribbean's very own hot dog stand, and yes, it's included with your cruise. And you've got a choice of classic hot dogs, bratwurst, even chicken sausage. They also have coleslaw and potato salad. And of course, no Royal Caribbean ship would be complete without an arcade. And Ovation of the Seas is no exception. While the arcade is on the smaller side, it makes up for it with a solid selection of games, including a Star Wars simulator, Mario Kart, and the classic favorite, Skee-Ball. Heading down to deck 14, and you'll find the Windjammer Marketplace, Royal Caribbean's signature buffet-style restaurant. There you'll find carving stations, fresh pasta bars, Indian curries, Asian stir-fries, Mediterranean dishes, and all the fries, burgers, and pizza your heart could desire. There's even a massive fruit and salad bar. And of course, they have desserts too, with a decent selection that rotates daily. Deck 14 is also home to 3 other dining options. Coastal Kitchen, which is an exclusive restaurant for suite guests. Fish and Chips, which is a casual seafood shack serving up seafood classics like beer-battered cod, crispy fries, fried shrimp, and even deep-fried calamari. And finally, there's the Solarium Bistro, a perfect option if you're after a more relaxed atmosphere and lighter fare. Think of it as a smaller, more peaceful version of the Windjammer. While the selection isn't as extensive, that's exactly what keeps the crowds away, making it a calm and comfortable place to enjoy a meal. The bistro is actually located right inside the Solarium, the adults-only area located at the front of the ship. But don't worry, kids and teens can still enjoy the bistro too. It's accessible directly from the forward elevators. Speaking of the Solarium, this adults-only oasis features tiered pools, relaxing whirlpools, and sweeping ocean views framed by floor-to-ceiling glass. It's fully enclosed and climate-controlled, yet flooded with natural light. There's also the Sunshine Bar whenever you're ready to order your favorite drink. Deck 14 is also where you'll find the rest of the pools on the Ovation, including a second all-ages, covered indoor pool, featuring 2 hot tubs and its own poolside bar. Then we have the main outdoor pool area, complete with 2 hot tubs, the sky bar, and a dedicated splash zone just for kids. This lively spot is also where you'll find special events like the Sail Away Party, nighttime movies, and even broadcasts of playoff and championship games. Also, on Deck 14, you'll find the living room, a stylish lounge designed exclusively for teens ages 13 to 17. With cozy seating, big screen TV, video games, and music, it's the perfect place to unwind, hang out, and connect with new friends. We couldn't leave Deck 14 without mentioning the soft serve ice cream. Located just steps from the main pool, the spot serves up soft serve cones all day long, classic vanilla, chocolate, or even a swirl of both. It's quick, it's free, and it's a cruise favorite. If you're cruising on Ovation of the Seas with kids, definitely check out Adventure Ocean. It's Royal Caribbean's awesome youth program, and it's spread across decks 11 and 12. Deck 12 is where kids aged 6 to 11 hang out, with separate rooms for the younger and older groups. There's even a fun science lab for hands-on activities. And some nights, they do Family Bingo, a kid-friendly version with no cash, but kids with a winning bingo card can score some cool little prizes. Deck 11 is for kiddos under the age of 6. They even have a space for the littlest cruisers, from 6 to 18 months, heading all the way down to Deck 6. At the very back of the ship, you'll find the 270 Lounge. This multi-level lounge features stunning 270-degree ocean views through its sweeping floor-to-ceiling windows. You'll also find big production shows in the lounge, and a few lively games of bingo too. Need a little quiet time at sea? Tucked away on Deck 6 are the library and the workshop. You can head to the library to find a perfect spot to relax with a good book, jump on a computer, or just enjoy the view. Head to the workshop where on certain days, guests can dive into arts and crafts, scrapbooking, or even jewelry making. Deck 5 is where the action really starts to pick up. You can find the main entrance to the 270 Lounge, and right next to it, you can grab a quick bite at Cafe 270. It was our go-to for fresh paninis, soups, salads, and pastries. We frequented Cafe 270 quite a bit on our cruise. Across from Cafe 270, you'll find the NextCruise Lounge. They sometimes offer exclusive deals if you're planning to cruise again with Royals, so it's definitely worth checking out. You'll also find Vintage's Wine Bar on Deck 5. It's a quiet, intimate spot to sip, swirl, and savor. Right outside of Vintage's, you'll find the Via. It's an elegant walkway that feels like a mini escape from the busy parts of the ship. At the heart of the Via is an impressive 11,000-piece art installation. This elegant space connects Jamie's Italian, Vintage's, and a few upscale retail shops. Heading to the middle of Deck 5, you'll enter the main hub of the ship, the Royal Espalande. As you enter, if you look up, you'll spot an incredible piece of art called the Skywave. It's a massive flowing steel sculpture suspended in midair, and it moves and breathes almost as if it's waving at you. Deck 5 is actually the second level of the Royal Esplanade. Here you will find many of the specialty dining options. These include Izumi's, which is royal spin on Japanese dining; Wonderland, an Alice in Wonderland-inspired experience serving up imaginative dishes in a dreamlike storybook setting. And of course, there's Chop's Grille, Royal Caribbean's signature steakhouse serving up premium steaks, fresh seafood, and quality side dishes. Two of the more popular spots on Deck 5 are the Bionic Bar and Schooners. The Bionic Bar is where cocktails meet technology. Instead of bartenders, you've got these robotic arms mixing, shaking, and serving your drinks. It's part bar, part show. Schooners is a nautical-themed lounge with live piano music every night. The perfect place to relax after a long day of exploring. Grab a drink, find a seat, and don't be shy about singing along. Deck 5 is also where you'll find the shore excursions desk to plan all your off-ship activities. And also the Focus Photo Gallery, where you can check out and purchase the photos taken by the ship's photographers. Down one more level, on Deck 4 is where you might find yourself spending a lot of time on your cruise. Toward the front, you'll find the main entrance to the Royal Theater. This is where you can catch Broadway-style shows, live music, and comedy acts. Plan on arriving a few minutes early, as seats do fill up for some of the more popular shows. Right outside the theater, you'll see a cool digital display of hundreds of butterflies. It's interactive, so you can touch each butterfly and make them fly. Here's a little secret. If you start with the butterfly in the top right and touch each corner butterfly counterclockwise, you'll trigger a little surprise. Deck 4 is also where you'll find most of the shops on the Ovation, offering everything from designer handbags and watches to jewelry, fragrances, and cosmetics. If you're into high-end labels or just browsing for some top-shelf liquor to bring home, Deck 4 is the place to be. Just around the corner from the shops, you'll find Amber and Oak, a cozy British-style pub where you can relax with a cold drink and enjoy a live acoustic set from some seriously talented performers. At the heart of Deck 4 is where you will find some of the best late-night options on the Ovation. The Sorrento's is your go-to for fresh, hot pizza, perfect for a midday bite or a late-night craving. It's earned a reputation for serving up some of the best pizza you'll find at sea. Right next door, Cafe Promenade offers fresh coffee, tea, pastries, and light bites. Great for a grab-and-go breakfast or an afternoon recharge. If you're in the mood for a little dancing and some live music, you should check out Boleros. This vibrant lounge features live Latin music and a dance floor. I heard they also serve a pretty good mojito. Deck 4 is also where you'll find guest services for all your cruise-related questions or concerns. And at the very back of Deck 4, you'll find the Silk and American Icon Grille dining rooms. What's unique about the Ovation is that they have 4 main dining rooms, 2 located on Deck 4 and 2 located on Deck 3. On our cruise, the Deck 4 dining rooms were used for my time dining, and the Deck 3 dining rooms were available for guests with pre-selected dining times. To finish off our tour of the Ovation, we head down to Deck 3. Deck 3 is home to the casino, where you'll find a full range of table games and slot machines, perfect for both first-timers and seasoned players alike. Connected to the casino is the Music Hall, a 2-level venue all about live music and great vibes. It's a multi-use venue as well, hosting daytime activities like origami workshops, then transforming at night into a lively spot for music, dancing, and entertainment. That's gonna wrap up our tour of Ovation of the Seas. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you have an unforgettable cruise filled with adventure, relaxation, and a whole lot of fun. And let us know in the comments where you're going to travel to next.